fucking ISO. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stats, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Do my own like water, so I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Do my own like water, so I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah.
What's up? Hi guys, I'm back. I know we've had a little bit of a hiatus since my last live stream, but we've also had a lot of people subscribe and follow, which is super awesome. I've been busy this week giving talks and presentations, so between meetups and panels and this, that, and the other, I just didn't want to stream, but we're back and ready to go. I took my filter off of the mic, so hopefully we can see me better, and yeah, I had some timers that I wanted to change real fast before they got too annoying. Yeah, I know. I don't have any. They're not in commands though. I thought commands were different. Default. Okay, those are commands. We're not doing any giveaways because I don't have anything to give away because I'm not cool. Timers. Okay, edit timer. Let's delete this one because everybody knows how cool my emotes are. We're just gonna edit this and just do that. Cool. Edit this one. For some reason, we don't have that. And then edit. This one doesn't do anything. It's supposed to have alias meetups, which I think are already a thing. It says I can use command variables to make dynamic responses. What if I just, like, printed a list of commands? I don't know. Does anybody even use these? Like, I don't know. I've seen people use, like, the bots and stuff, but I don't know how effective they are. Maybe I'll know how effective they are at some point in the future. I also thought about blocking this Pretzel Rocks thing, because I thought that would be super cool to have music and then, like, circumvent the dumb chats, but then people ask me what the song is, so nobody has asked me, but if my songs were cool enough, I'm sure they would. Cloudbot, commands. Yeah. Let's try this. Try our commands. And then I go enter, and then I do try some hour. Who is... We can do meetups. Tutorial. Crawler code. And then that one. I'm pretty sure I have more, but let's just try this. We'll be good with that for a while, huh? Okay. So yeah. Welcome back. Let's see if we can get Cloud Run deployed. Because that's where we were at. I had the project and stuff, but we were in the middle of getting the config running. And then I took a break and did Rust, and then I did a Rust panel, and then I stopped. Yeah, my mic picks me up way better without that dumb little fluffy on top. So that's good. We're getting a much better bitrate today than we have in the past. I discovered there was a Rust Discord. I remembered that I like snapback hats worn backwards. I've just been sitting. Why didn't you pull up? Oh. Because I didn't search the next thing, which was GitHub. Hello. I have some dogs who've been behaving. We don't have any PRs open. Do we have any branches to make into PRs? No. Did I get a good Docker file up? I did. So we must be on the post Docker file step of this. Whatever the post Docker file step of this ends up being. Who knows? Who knows what the post Docker file step of this ends up being? So, welcome to Slack. That was wonderful. Let's just always stay up. Rustlings is the last thing I did. Which was fun. Code. Oh, looks like I have stuff I need to add. Branch. Today is May 22nd. Twitch. Residual. That's not English. And there we go. Now we have a residual commit. Okay. I think we're on. Oh yeah, and okay, just to make sure I have the G Cloud. It's just to make sure it's running, because last time it like wasn't running or something ridiculous. Cool. Cool. Okay, we were on that Docker file. We have a Docker file where it runs. We added that. Did we create? We have that. To containerize a sample app, create a new file in the same directory as source files and copy the following contents. Yeah, we have everything we needed there. Okay. So, I can check the project. Well, I should, the project was already there. So the project ID is meetup. I like how they say ID, because it's really more of a name to me. I don't know, I feel like everything to be an ID has to be a UUID anymore, right? Look, that's running. Cloud run, go mod download. That's step 4. Is it gonna run all 7 steps? Okay, question for the peanut gallery. Has anyone ever written a Docker file that's more than 9 steps? Because I feel like mine always cap at like 7, 8, 9. Like I never get that complicated into Docker files. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I hope it's not just me. but whatever. Oh look, we have an API request on my project I'm not showing you. I don't want you to know any secrets. I just have a little request showing. That means it's going to start charging me money. Which means theoretically, Twitch should start paying me money so I can pay for my projects that I'm deploying while on Twitch. It should be very circular. Okay, cool. We have it up and running. Seems to be some kind of a success. I don't know. Okay, we're deploying Cloud Run. Okay, deploying using the following command: Google Cloud Run, blah blah blah. Okay, well that just deployed the image, so now the image is built. It's not running. It just has passed all the compiler checks or whatever that equivalent of that in Docker is. Deploy using the following command: Google Cloud Run deploy image grc.io project ID. Yeah, that just is the image we already have. If you feel prompted to enable an ID, press Y to enable. Replace the project ID with your GCP project ID. You can view the project ID by getting that. You'll be prompted for a service name. Enter to default name, default region. You'll be prompted to allow unauthenticated invocations. Respond to Y. Well, Google Cloud Run does not charge the service. It's not in use. Should shut down. Okay. Let's try it, see if it's really this easy to deploy. Meetup crawler, store, and crawler. Yep. Please enter your numeric choice. Well, US West 3 is Utah. That's where I live. Sure. I don't know. I feel very powerful whenever I do this stuff. Super powerful. Deployment failed. Container failed to start. Failed to start and listen on the port defined by the port environment variable. Did we have a port environment variable? Yeah, there was no port environment variable. Maybe. It must have been like some default port or something, right? I don't know what else it could be besides a default port. 'Cause I didn't define it. They didn't tell me to. Those destructions didn't say anything about a port. See, no port. Permission denied. What the heck? Why did it sit with the log say that permission was denied? Because of the IAM permissions. And that's interesting. Because no reason why that shouldn't run. Oh, it says you don't have permission to list Cloud Run services. You don't have permission. I think I'm on the wrong user. Now do I have permissions? Yeah, now I do. So I have a web crawler and a crawler. Oh. Interesting. I bet I also accidentally have more than one Docker image. The container registry. How many containers do I have? I do. I have 2 containers. I have crawler. And a web crawler. I don't think that matters at the moment. Okay, so fail to start and listen on port environment variable. I think I fixed that. I think I just had to create a service account, which it wasn't doing on its own. I think... Ooh, I think I'm missing something. Yeah, let's go here. Continuous deployment from Git. Actually, probably where I will want eventually. Build and test. Develop, deploying your services, connecting to GCP, migrating to existing, starting with Google Cloud templates and tips. Trigger. Oh. So basically, I have to have a port variable, which is the environment variable. Which I see there. Oh, but I just want to run it on a schedule. Yeah. Enable the Cloud Scheduler API. And it's gonna still connect through a port, which is interesting. So I'm gonna have to create a server. Great. Everything's an API and go. Revision trigger serve. We'll need that one. And then there was like a continuous deploy from Git, which is actually, I think, what I want long term. Not that well, I mean, yeah, I do see myself changing this. Like, the idea is long term, I get better data. So essentially, like, all of this I will need in main. What are you open to, Vim? So Vim main. This is just a template, but might as well have all the logs, right? This goes in my main. That has not happened yet. Deploy script, and then I want to update site with with GitHub APIs. This main can go by. We have a handler. And inside our handler, the setup's fine. But this, all of this needs to actually happen inside here. Because this is going to happen every time it runs, right? Like, it only needs to set up this once. But everything else should happen every time. Does the meetup client also need to happen every time? Yeah, probably. Does this actually build? I mean, it's really easy to check. Because I could just... Let's check if it builds first. Oh, we have a context and a Firebase client. Honestly, let's just do this. This doesn't have to be like super best practices yet. It just needs to work. So that does build. So now if I do this, I should be able to go run. Now it's listening. And so now I should be able to do it. Do I even have a curl? I do. Okay. I just need to curl HTTP 127 port 8000 8080, I believe. And that should run everything. Right? Okay, that ran. I mean, it didn't do any of the stuff I wanted necessarily. I mean, I don't know. I can just check on Google Cloud if it added a new thing. I mean, that's kind of what my only way of checking is to see if a new file was created on Firestore. But I have my Cloud Console in another window, because I don't want you to see all my secrets. Because I have all the secrets today. All of them secrets I have, and they're awesome. And I love the secrets, Lulu. Lulu and Max are secrets for me. 522, I do have one. Here, let's just 522 events. This would be an event. Go CLI. This is Women Who Go. We have June Go Women Who Go. We have Looking for Speaker. And we have Machine Learning for Humanitarian Good. So that worked. Those are the next few meetups. So that worked just as I expected. So we can just kill you. So now we actually should push up another Docker image. Because we changed the Go, so now it has to do a new Docker image. Yep. That's how it works. 100% how it works. That's how things work here in the deep blue sea. That was random. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. So I'm thinking about changing up my schedule. For new stream stuff. I mean, just to keep my weekly and kind of to give, I guess, more for my time management to make sure that I get the stuff done that I want to get done. Right? Because I guess I kind of use Twitch as time management for my personal progress in a way. So, yeah, let me know if you have anything you want to see. Because of, like, yeah. Does that make any sense, what I'm trying to say right now? Like, Yeah. Yeah. Basically, I'm going to start a poll that says that. Cool. So now it is built now. So we should be able to now try our deploy again. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do it's called Web Crawler is the one I actually want. It's the older one, but it's the one that works. Web Crawler. And then, yeah. Everything but with Web Crawler. I don't know why. But that's what I have saved, and that's what's working right now. Come on! Run faster! While it waits, I'm gonna check on Pokemons. Gotta play Pokemon Go. It's very important. I get my Pokemon. I got a revive, so now I can heal all of my dead Pokemons. Come on. These are all Google dependencies. I clearly have a bias. Isn't that hilarious? My goodness, I know there are people on Twitch right now. Who's hanging out on the Twitch? Then the other question would be, is it worthwhile for me to set up a Discord for my channel? Because I don't know. I don't even, at this point, I don't think we have enough of a following, per se. But I do have 3 subscribers and 100 followers, which is bigger than my YouTube ever got. In my former career as a YouTube sensation. A YouTube child sensation? Can you say you're a YouTube child sensation if you were 17 when you were trying to be on YouTube? What do you think, Lulu? My dogs are asleep. That's all they do, sleep. Yep, service name is Webcrawler. 24 still. We will delete crawler and just keep the web crawler. We only need one. That way it doesn't cost me all the monies. Because web crawler's authenticated, essentially. Oh, that did work. See? I learned something. Today I learned that everything runs on API calls. And the days without APIs is dead. So, if you don't know how to build an API, you're simply running antiquated technology. Cool. That's awesome. So now if we go back, this is done. Like, this is up. I can see it. Cloud Run, did you charge the container registry? Oh, well, we can change that in a minute. Running on a scheduler. Okay. You can use Google Cloud Scheduler to securely trigger a Cloud Run service on a schedule. This is similar to using cron jobs, which is the whole reason we chose Cloud Run. Go, cron job schedule. Even though I think nobody even does cron jobs anymore. Rephrase. People building new services on new technology do not run what we traditionally have considered cron jobs. That's what I mean. We do build cron style jobs. There are Kubernetes crons. There are all kinds of things. I misspoke. Don't hate me. Okay. This can include performing backups on a timed basis, performing recurrent administration tasks, deleting old data, synchronizing between datasets, and processing daily email notifications. Now, wouldn't that be nice if I just set up a bot that deleted all of the ad emails I get? Not spam, just ads. I really have no clue what the use of that is, but that's interesting. Generating documents such as bills. Well, we're generating a document. First, enable Cloud Scheduler. No, come off of that. You don't get to see my monies, Twitch, because you don't give me any monies. I will give back. To give back, I must first be given. And once I am given, I will give back. Oh my goodness. Should we tell people on LinkedIn to get on my Twitch? I feel like more people pay attention to me on LinkedIn than on Twitter. But, you know. I don't know why. Also, why are my Nightbot stuff not work? I don't know. Let's just assume everything works. I can post LinkedIn stuff to Twitter? Are you kidding me? What? Learning live the heartache of cloud deployments. Join me on at Twitch. You know it. You know it. And then twitch.tv/soypete01. Today we do Golang, GCP, Cloud, GCP, Docker, what else are we doing? Cron jobs. We're doing cron jobs. Right? That's what we're doing today. Post that sucker to Twitch. Not Twitch. Twitter. Post that sucker to Twitter, LinkedIn. Okay. I want you to know that the Cloud Scheduler API is free as long as you use less than 93 times per month. I plan on using this 4 times per month. 4. Okay, enabled. In your service, implement a job you want to run on a schedule. Note which request type your service is expecting, get or post. What did we put? We're not, it's a get, I'm pretty sure, just because we're not putting in any dumb information. Dumb information. Information is not dumb. Data is very important. Data is so important. We love data. Yeah, I'm actually like... Well, I just did it like get last time. So I think it's just a get. I notice how I don't define it in the handle func. It would probably be worthwhile to actually make an endpoint and a right now I want you to know that my head is completely blanking on what I'm actually supposed to do when I set up an API. Is that ridiculous? Nope. Who made a command API package? What? Let's just go to the HTTP. See? Handle func. I didn't define anything. It's because I'm doing it super dumb. I don't have any kind of a complicated router. I'm pretty sure listen and serve mostly just does get. Pretty sure it's a get. Also very sure it should run just fine. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a get. When you deploy service you're using with Cloud Scheduler, make sure you do not allow unauthenticated invocations. I do believe we do not allow unauthenticated invocations at this point. We did on the old one, but not on the new one. Okay. Creating a service account for Cloud Scheduler. So with the way I understand how GCP works, like every single thing has an IAM. Every single thing that you want to have the IAM permissions has to have an associated service account. And so that's what this is. Okay. So we're going to create a service account. Replace service account with lowercase name unique to your Google Cloud project. Unique within your Google Cloud project. And then it would be displayed. Okay, so we need a new name just for the scheduler. Okay, cool. I didn't. This was add handler. Because we use handlers now. And we did not before use handlers, but now we use handlers. Okay, so now we want to run this, but we're creating a service account. And the service account is, we're going to call it, let's call it web crawler scheduler. And then this would be web crawler scheduler. Right? That's what they said. Right? Replace it with the hyphens and then the pretty one for cloud. Give your service account permissions to invoke. Okay. Replace service account name with the name of the service you want to invoke cloud scheduler. Service. Ooh. So service should be the displayed service account name. With the name of the service you want to be invoked. Oh no, so service is web crawler. Gotcha. And then the service account name would be the new one, the web crawler scheduler. Right? And they would all be within my project, which is meetup. So service is web crawler. Service account name is web crawler scheduler. And project ID is meet up crawler store. Store is a data store, not a store where you purchase things. Cloud Run for Anthos when deployed on Google Cloud. Cloud Run for Anthos when deployed on. It's just Cloud One. We're not doing anything on Anthos yet. Just, we're going to stay in the same region because I know when you don't, some weird disgustingness happens because it does not cost the same in each region. Did you know that? Did you know prices vary by region? Depends on how popular the region is. Cool. You'll need to create a job that invokes your service at a specified time. You'll use either the console or the command line. Well, we're doing everything on the command line so far. To create the job, you can use either the console or the Google Cloud command line. Oh, we're doing that. So we do. I love these. They are the worst. So I could pick. Just basically every month on Monday. So this is month, day, hour, minute, day of the week. So to run every Monday, like I could run it, I could do star 12. Well, I mean, I could do star and then do like 1 and then like 30, and that would be 1:30. I believe UTC. I don't think they do it in the local server time. And then do Monday, and that would run it every Monday. Service account email. No. And the service account URL? Like, come on, guys. Oh, you can edit it there before you copy? That's actually kind of smart. But that's the email. So we're just gonna do this because that way I don't have to think about it any longer. Oh my goodness, why isn't that copy working? Copy, 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 copy. Lulu, it's not copying. There we go. So we don't need that. We want Monday, 31, first hour. No. 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 I accidentally hit enter on my 10 key. The method is get. The service account email was this. Nope, that's not the one I want. But it was just web crawler. And now I need to figure out how to get the service URL. They should tell us how to get that over here, right? You can use an auto-assigned URL provided by your first deployment for your service as a public URL on a fully managed cloud run to determine the URL of your deployed service. You can also use... Okay, why do I feel... So I feel really, like, sketchy. Really, really sketchy about doing this on Twitch. Why? Why do I feel so sketchy about doing that on Twitch? Will somebody please tell me what's so unnerving about showing a URL on Twitch? Probably because then people could hack me and charge me money. And that's the last thing we want, is people hacking me and charging me money. I know a way around that, though. I'll just do this. Now you can't see my screen. You can only see me. And half of my face is lit. And that's okay. Okay. And now I can go run that command. And you can't see it because I turned off my screen. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. It's not how you spell that. Guys, it did post from LinkedIn to Twitch. Okay, cool. That's definitely 100% like a public URL. And super sketch to like put on Twitch. I'm really glad I was smart about that. If you can hear the banging, that is my nephew invoking his will on his desk. He does not like, he pretty much plays a lot of Xbox, but gets mad anytime anyone on the Xbox does anything, and refuses to be accountable for that. Okay. I have what I think it wants, so we're gonna run it now. Nope, that's wrong. I didn't have the get. But I'm still not gonna show it to you because it has public URLs that you're not allowed to see. Twitch. Twitch, the entity. Twitch, the entity. You're not allowed to see my public URLs. And I apologize, entity of Twitch. What can I say? Error. Schedule or time zone is invalid. What? Do I have to do some? What do I do? Let's just Google that. You can, I'll unban you from my screen Twitch. For 1 minute. You get 1 minute. Oh, look, my camera even died. GCP scheduler. He must be playing 2K21 because that's what makes him literally the most annoyed is that game. Setting up your environment, creating, configuring jobs, get here. I just want to know what the values are. I kind of just assumed it was like other ones. I mean, I kind of just assumed everything, right? Ooh. Okay. Minute, hour. Oh, look, it's backwards. Minute, hour, day of the month, day of the week. So I need 31 **mon. Oh. Sorry, you gotta go back on ban. Sorry, Twitch. Minute. Hour. Star, day of the week. Okay, now run. It said it failed because my time was wrong, so we'll try it now. That did it. That ran. Cool. We can unban you, Twitch. Welcome back to the fun screen. So yeah. I don't know if it'll work. I won't know until Monday. Because that's when I set it to run, but that's when I want it to run. I mean, I could have said, like, do it in 5 minutes and then change it, but I don't have any reason to not have blind faith in the documentation of Google. Right? Like, heck, no. Like, why not? I want to do some magic, set up continuous deployment. Oh, wait, is it going to do it with cloud build? Oh. No. Right. Oh. I've never had a good experience with cloud build. Like, if I did GitHub Actions GCP. Right? Push to right, like GitHub has this, it only has 10 stars. Create a GitHub action workflow to deploy your code to Cloud Run. Yeah, this is like literally it. Yeah, I would much rather do this than that, but I don't know. That can wait for a minute. I think what's more important. So I have this disgusting website. I say it's disgusting because look at it. It just looked like, what the heck? Who built this formatting for this website? Obviously me. I mean, come on. Who did this? What is this? This is illegible. Illegible. Or to bluff. So, yeah, it's like just horrible. Horrible. Anyway, so right here, I want to start adding things that are important. And the first most importantest thing is to have a not live, but to show what the next meetups are using the JSON file that I'm creating from my web scraper. Because my meetups are very important to me and I want people to know what the next meetup I'm hosting is. And in my 27-year-old brain, the first thing I want people to associate when they go to my website is Mariah Meetups. Like, that is what 27-year-old me thinks is awesome. Why auto-host a video of me on Twitch or a video of me on YouTube when I could auto-host my meetups and they could come pseudo-physically say hi to me over the interwebs? Anyway, so in order to do this, the idea is I want my meetup crawler, every time the cron job is run, to additionally call the GitHub API and push that JSON file it's creating to GitHub, to the repo where my Hugo, my GoHugo.io. website there, which is private. And yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at right now. That's it. So. And then at some point I need to fix this and make it look better. And I want all of these. I don't want this, like, these links can be fine. Clint needs to do that. But like, I want this to be a little bit prettier. I want these to not be so ugly. This looks weird. Like, and why the heck are these even there? And this doesn't link to anything. I don't know what that is, and I don't know where that link came from. Like, come on, Mariah. Fix your website. I don't do front end, guys. I do not touch front end. I am a data engineer. See? Data. Not pretty. Do not format. So I need someone to help me design my Pride developer shirts. GitHub API. I've done stuff with the GitHub API before, but it was like a long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. And yeah. So we're gonna use the REST API. We're gonna use the GitHub API to update my repo. And then yeah. What? I feel like I'm just going in circles. Authentication parameters. User agent limiting JSON callbacks conditional requests. They've changed their API in 2 years. That was the last time I was on their API. Reference. Images. Get database. Get ignore. Interactions. Organization. Parameters. Code sample. JavaScript. Response. I want to interact with organization. Set interaction restrictions. Get interaction restrictions? No, I literally want to, like, not organizations, not packages, repositories. I want to have a repo. Right? My repo. And I want to... Oh, it's a private repo, though. Get branch, list repo. So I want to update branch protection, delete branch, set admin, get pull request, get branch, no. I want to use the API to create a branch, push, and create a pull request. GitHub API. I know people do this. Create branch. Pull. See, it's not. Oh, my nose itches so bad. Not impossible. Pulls. The pull request API allows you to list, view, edit, create, and even merge pull requests. Interesting. Custom media type for pull request. Raw text, JSON. List pull request. Repos owner, repo pulls. So this looks about right. Should we just try it? Repub, let's try me. And I think meetup crawler. Not found. Oh, let's just go to the list repos then. Right? Sorry. So many. We're gonna have like 500 tabs open. Probably by the end of this. What do you think, Lulu? Still asleep. My goodness. What's taking the internet so long? There ain't nothing stopping my internet. It's not recording my sound. How about now? Oh, that's better. Okay. List orgs repos. Oh, yeah, well, it considers me an org. Users and orgs, I think, are like the same thing. What? What? List repository teams, list repository contributors, list public repositories. List repositories for the authenticated user. User repository. Yes. Yes. I am an authenticated user. Probably not. Requires authentication. Where's the auth stuff? REST API, enterprise, permission required, teams, users, guides. I probably skipped that, didn't I? Did I skip the auth stuff? Resources for the REST API, other authentication methods. LinkedIn. I don't think people quite know what's going on. Sorry, I got distracted by the tweets. People can retweet my stuff, but they won't actually go watch my Twitch. Come hang out with me. I don't want to be alone. Right, Lulu? Right, Max? My dogs are ignoring me. I'm all alone. My music doesn't even play in my headphones. I don't even need to wear these headphones, essentially. They only let me know if people follow or subscribe, and nobody's done that since the Twitch started. Why? In this section, we're going to focus on the basics of authentication. We're specifically going to create a Ruby server using Sinatra that implements Webflow in several different ways. Registering your app. I just want... Okay, get started. Let's start with this. Well... Right? Let's check if I can get mine. Oh, look, that's me. That's a lie. Look, I have more followers than I am following. It's always good. Great, I could get it in JSON. Authentication. Unauthenticated clients can make 60 requests per hour. To get more requests per hour, you need to authenticate. The easiest and best way to authenticate is with your GitHub API using basic authenticate via OAuth tokens. Set your username. When prompted, you can enter your OAuth token, but we recommend you set it up for a variable. Yes, tokens. Oh, that's my GitHub token. I have one of those living somewhere. I think. I think I have a GitHub token. Cause I set like from back in the day when I like, oh my goodness. When I set up all of my things. No. Organizations, repository, scheduled reminders, notifications, emails. Like, there is a place where it just, like, has a bunch of tokens. And I forget where that is, and I'm not showing you my screen, because then you could all screenshot my token and hack me. We don't want you hacking me. No hacking, Pete. Right, Lulu? Seriously though. Shouldn't the tokens be like in security or something? Did you know that there's a GitHub's job profile? Did you know that there's username, account security? Where's your GitHub tokens? Yeah. Oh, there's a developer setting somewhere. So if I go here, we're gonna go, it says if you go to settings, here, said there was, oh, I found it. It's in developer settings. No, you can stay. You need to come with me. Okay. And with that, I actually need to take a break. I have to run to the little girl's room. So I will turn up the music, put on an ad, and I will be back as fast as I can possibly be back. And hope you all stick around to join me.
Came to me in a dream, like a subconscious impulse. I can see it right in front of me.
Myth.
You know, I'd really like to become a dubstep producer, but I don't know where to begin. Here's an article with steps. Step 1. Pirate FL Studio. The cracked version has a way warmer sound.
Where does this stuff go? Where's my camera go? Where's my stuff go, Max?
This is to make it compatible with phones.
Cool.
Make your serum wave tables in MS Paint. Final step, add 2 instances of static.
Now I lost my settings tab. Oh, personal tokens. Okay. You can easily create a personal access token. Generate new token. And it needs to be... Oh. Good thing I have the other screen using going, because otherwise all my peeps out there would know what my password is, even though it's just dots. But I'm sure you can all guess by the number characters every single one of my auto-generated passwords. Okay, I need a new token called GitHub Auth. And it needs repo, right? You can only do public repos. You're making my life hard by only being able to do public repos. Because my repo's private. What if I made it public? Would it be the worst thing in the world to make my website repo public? If you're still here, Casiris, hi. I swear the first time I looked it didn't have developer settings. Update GIF action workflows, write packages. We're not using the package repository. Full control teams, get full control of public keys. Gists and user. Cool. Generate token. Copy. See, and here's the thing. No, I don't want that. I wanted the intermission screen. Sup. So that... I mean, I'm not sick. I am kind of forcing myself to do this a little bit, but you know. We all gotta do hard things sometimes. It's just been a long week. And sometimes you just get emotionally out of it. But you know what? I'm okay. And I am definitely all over the place because it's Saturday. Like, Saturday night. What time is it in Scotland? You're not asleep? I would definitely be asleep if I was in Scotland. Like, freaking heck. Okay. We can share us now. We'll get to share it. All the things today. I really just want some music playing in my headphones. And for some reason, no matter how I route this music, it refuses to go in the headphones. No matter what I do. 2 a.m. Well, thanks for joining me, even though it's like godforsaken hour in the morning. Jake, what are you giggling at? My nephew says the Brooklyn Nets are shooting 29% for field goal from the first round of the NBA playoffs, and he hates the Brooklyn Nets because he does, and that makes him giggle like a 13-year-old girl. If I was smart, I said it as this. I mean, probably not set, because I need to do that. Just like export everything. Dang it. I might not have capitalized everything. Why? Oh no, look. There goes all my stuff. You can see all my tokens anyway. Well, since it don't work. Don't mean too much. It don't work. What the heck do you even think you're doing, you dumb thing? Enable single sign on. No, I don't need to enable single sign on. I just need it. Yes. GitHub will delete you. Yep, delete token. Generate a new token. We want this token to have repos. We want it to be able to, we don't need to write packages. We don't have any orgs we need to admin. We don't have any public keys we need to admin. Sure, we can create gists, users, and write. Generate token. Oh, I didn't even alias it right. What the heck am I even thinking? Seriously. Just create everybody a token. Like, it's like the default way to authenticate and also the most overused method of authentication. Tokens. Everybody wants their tokens. Okay. Is Docker running? Definitely not. See there, it went. All I had to do was put the dumb $sign in front of it. Oh, yeah. I don't know of any alternative other than tokens. That's pretty much all I've ever used. JWT, OAuth, base64 encoded. All the tokens, all the time. Okay. We have a token. So now I should be able to get my repositories. And if I can't, I'll just add a header. Programmatic Penguins, welcome to the chat. Sessions are rough. I remember the last time. Luckily enough, I haven't had to deal with this in recently. But I was trying to authenticate at work with a third party, and just the refresh token, auth token, like client token, and the series of how to use all of those. Oh my goodness. The worst. The worst. It just doesn't make you happy. But you know, if you want to have some kind of public facing API, that's pretty much what you're doing, is using a token. It's programmatic penguin. What the heck did I say before? I can't read English. Programmatic penguin. JSON to Kafka. That was just a script I wrote for local Kafka. Oh my goodness. I have way too many just stale repos. Cool. What was I trying to do? I forgot what I was trying to do before I forgot what my token was. I want on my repo I know. To create a pull request. I want to create a pull request on my repository. That sounds horrible. See, these are all things I'm fortunate enough to never had experienced. Redis messes, things not cleaning up after themselves, 89 gigabytes of RAM just living and costing companies money. But, hey, companies have money to burn, right? So, oh, I see, that makes sense. So to create a pull request, you do that, which means I also have to create a branch. No. Wasn't there a branch over here somewhere? Repos, GitHub, database. pull requests, reviews. I know they do this from the CLI, which is probably why a lot of this stuff exists and why everything has been revamped. That you could do like reviews and stuff from the GitHub CLI. Yeah, thank you for making my life easier. That's why we have, I don't know, I'm glad I'm not an SRE at my job, because they're trying to finish our migration to the cloud that will never be finished. Never! Rate limit reaction. Where was the creative branch? Why do you have to be so hard? Get admin branch, get branch protections. No, I want to literally create a branch. Commit list. No, like I want to like literally commit. Merging a branch, get environments, get deployments. Maybe I should just do a more targeted search. Post, JSON, payload. Well, that's it. Like, we're done with the migration and trying to kill all the bare metal stuff. Webhook events! That sounds more like it. I mean, we have bare metal stuff, AWS, GCP. I know we have VMs running in Azure because those are, my team is the only one that cares about those. They're all over the place. I just know that I do not have any things on bare metal that I care about for my team. All of our stuff is either a VM in Azure or runs in Kubernetes on GCP. 'Cause that is it. But no, migrations are never done. I mean, they're dumb. I mean, the fact that migrations are never finished is dumb. And the fact that we continue to insist on doing migrations even though we never finish the last one is also kind of dumb. But hey, it's not my job. This is no fun. It would almost be easier. I don't think that this is as easy as I think it's going to be. That's where I'm at right now. Ugh. This is awesome. Action completed. Requested. Re-requested. Webhook. For each webhook events, we can review if the event occurs. Webhook events. Oh. I know I can do this. Yeah. There's a lot of truth to that. They cost more money up front than they save. I don't know when the long-term savings kick in. But again, I think I just spend the company money. My job is not to save company money. So, there's that. Yeah, they definitely when the next migration happens and they finally have to clean up the remnants of the old migration just to start the next one. Yeah, something like that happens. I don't know if this is what I wanted. I don't know if what I want to do is even realistic. I mean, it has to be, right? Like, I feel like I'm not asking for anything unreasonable. I want to create I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I want to be able to create I want to just be able to push a JSON file to a GitHub repository. If I have a cron job running on Google Cloud that creates a JSON file, I want that JSON file to be pushed to the GitHub repo that has my website. That's what I want. I want it, yes. See, I think it would be easier to just have, it would be easier. This is a much smarter thing. Instead of using GitHub, what I should do is I should just redeploy do a pull instead of a push. I feel like that's better. Have like a script that redeploys my website and checks for a new script. Checks for the new JSON file. I feel like I don't know if what I want is even feasible. I don't even know what I'm doing at the moment. Do I still have my JSON file living here in the datums? I do. Okay. So, what I should check is I should go to my website and make, oh my goodness. Ah! I'm not this tired, I'm just yawning. Yes! That's yes. I do think that the pull is a much better idea than the push. It's a little bit more realistic, I think, in my head. And yeah, the CI/CD is better. Because then it would be an app. I'm just thinking this out in my head to make sure all the permissions line up. And I have, between Firestore and Google and Cloud Run, everything's on Google. So as long as it stays in Google, the permissions line up. And I don't have to go out of my way to have too many auth tokens because they already have the service accounts that I can enable. And I deploy on Firestore. Lulu! Hi! You wanna come say hi? So yeah, it should work out okay. I like that plan. Right, Lulu? She's a big dog. Okay. First thing first, I'm gonna take this JSON that I have and make sure it looks good in the website the way I want it to. And then yeah. See, that's smart. But if you're fixing people's problems, then you probably deal a whole lot more with Docker containers than I do. I deal with APIs a lot. And so you can do things the smart way and the cool way, and then I just do things the old-fashioned janky way. Right, Lulu? Hi. You getting tired? It's not even late. Are you telling me I've been out this for 2 hours and I need to stop? Because I'm not going to. What? What? I know you're needy. Code. That's not what I want. See, but then the next thing I need to do is figure out one day in the future. See, if you're fixing other people's problems, then you've already, yeah. See, I just make problems. And I learn buzzwords. That's pretty much what I do. What? See, and it would make a lot of sense, because if I did it on CICD, then I wouldn't have to worry about who lives what and where and why, and I mean, I have it living in a database, so I could technically just pull it from a database and not do this dumb push thing. So it's not like it's even hard. And technically, I'm even using GitHub Actions to deploy my site every time I merge to master, so I could modify those actions to always pull down a current JSON. It's like, see? I just gotta think through this. It's not like the end of the world. Sometimes I think I avoid using bash. I just avoid things. I just like, can I do this the way I know how? And like, not the way I know how, but like the way that's most comfortable, even though the way that's most comfortable is like the worst way. You have to use Groovy? Okay, so I'm not entirely clear on what Groovy is. Is Groovy like I like, last time, I know it's a language, I'm not dumb. But it's like a build off of another language or something. I just know that like it was really popular for a while, and like everybody was using it, and then they all stopped. Way before I even got in the game. 'Cause I do Go. And I've only been coding professionally for 3 years. Right, Lulu? Do I have a content? I do have a resources. Nope, I think I want it in static. Yeah, cool. Static JSON? Nope, I don't want static. I want static. I just know Groovy came up at work and the people that used to do Java were laughing about it. That's all I know about Groovy. Also, another thing that came up this week was apparently using Delphi to make GUIs, and I have no idea what Delphi is. Like, something that came and went before I even cared. And I don't know why somebody wanted to resurrect it. I feel like React has taken care of all of our needs to do anything. This would be... It's like... Java syntax compatible scripting language. That sounds horrible. Go projects. Web crawler. Datums. Meetup JSON. See, it came up. I was literally doing a panel on Rust and Go, like, and they're like, would either one of those languages want to adopt a Delphi-like GUI generator? And everyone was like, no. Never. No. And I was like, what's Delphi? Because I don't know. I believe you. I believe you that it's horrible. It doesn't sound... Generating code from a picture is bad. I mean, technically, I've done that. There was a programming language that we did in physics that was 100% UI based. But it was like electrical diagrams. Like, you literally had to draw electrical diagrams to complete your code. So it forced an order of operations. I can't remember what it was called. And nobody could read it. And I was like, guys, there's literally lines connecting this. And it was mostly for interacting with electronics, which is why everything was like electronics. Like an electrical diagram. And it was a programming language, and the physicists really liked it because they didn't have to learn how to code. But they didn't know how to read it because they were all not programmers. Cool. And you can make a lot of money coding in COBOL. Highest paid language. Somebody's got to maintain those servers. It's not gonna be me. They can get stupidly complicated, but the benefit... I'm just saying the code it generates would at least have a logical flow. It might not be any my theme data. Oh, so it shouldn't be in static, it should be in data. Cool. I can move that. And yes, and the best part of it is you can literally create parallel processes and they layer on top of each other so you can't see like a good portion of your diagram. It's great. Or like, and that's also the same way that like they create case structure or if else is by layering things on top of each other so you never know what the else is. What's up, Max? What's up? You want to come see me? Come here. Come on, bud. Oh, look. The other dog is barking. You gotta go join in, huh? Go get her. He's been, like, weirdly clingy. And, like... What the heck? And has been wanting to sit on my lap. And he, like... has not wanted to sit on my lap for years. So it's a little weird. Like, it's just this week that he's wanted to sit on my lap while I'm working. I'm a little confused. Wait. There are data... He's a weird dog. He's decided to revert to being a puppy now that he's 3. Okay, so now I have data in data. Generating your site. Data files are used to generate standalone pages, or aren't used, rather they're meant to supplement content. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't want standalone pages. Have to show a larger data set, a template, right? So we have data there. Site data, da-da, partial, da-da. That's the template. And then in partials, add that. Cool. If this works. Accessing name values in a data file. No, this is what I want. I want the name values. I could store all of my data in a JSON file. Well, I've already migrated half of my things to GIST anyway. Call the function with a URL. In your template, get JSON URL. So like... Wait. I don't have a URL. I just want this. Yes, it is nested JSON. It's severely nested JSON. That's part of what Firestore forces me to do. Well, essentially, I have a JSON file that is 5 events, and then the nested attributes of it. You gonna take him to the park, Jake? Yeah. There's water in my car. Yeah, I don't... But see, even if you could call the JSON from a URL... Hi, Lulu. When you generate the site, then I could theoretically, every time I generate the site, pull the stuff from Firebase. So I was thinking way too hard about an easy problem. Way too hard about an easy problem. Okay, so I have this. Well, especially when it's the first time you're doing the problem, right? Like, once you've solved, like, there's some problems that you deal with over and over again, and those you can always go to an easy solution. But when it's something that's new or out of your depth with, like me, anytime I try to do anything on a website, anytime I'm dealing with a website, no clue what's going on. So my brain obviously goes way too fast. Trying to cover all of my basics. So there's a div. So I want this. Oh gosh. Content. Index MD. Yeah, but that has in archetypes, which is index.html, and where does that live? Does that live in resources? Nope. Layouts? Does it live in layouts? It does! It does live in layouts. Ooh, somebody put cool colors on this. So, the idea is we have this if pagination. No, that goes away. So I would want this kind of everything that I just copied. I think I go, nope. See, that token I tried to keep secret. I just keep exposing it to the world. Oh, I'm probably not going to use it anyway, so I can just go delete it. Deleted. This is what I need to copy. Short description of, so I want this to say but I do want to do a range over it at some point. Upcoming meetups. It's not in username, it's in meetups. And then the index is that. What do they? So they have achievements and they have a name. Oh, okay. We should actually pull up what my thing looks like. Data. Oh, why isn't it formatted? So it name, description, URL. So this, of course it doesn't format JSON. Why would Vim format JSON if I don't tell it to format JSON? So it is not user, it's meetups. That's because it's unformatted JSON. I didn't have any format on it. It shouldn't break without a range. It should just take the first one. Index. Short description, markdownify. Index, short description, markdownify.dev. But they had like this range discography. And so, and they are just doing a list. Oh, I will need to use a partial. Okay, I'll add that. But I think this might actually go in my other one. So I need to make a partial, which is a thing. So we need to go to tab, layouts, partials, meetup.html. And I think I can just do this. Nope. The clipboard never works the way you want it to work. Ever. At least not the way I want it to work. So I want to arrange meetup. And I don't want that to be my list. I want it to be... They had it down here where they literally did it. That. Yes. I'm gonna have to do better formatting. So unordered list, where we do the list elements, and it's not just a dot. So like, I need, I don't even know if I have these set. Like H3, I haven't done HTML since I was in college. And this would be name, and then this would be not the URL, but like yeah, it would be a link to it, so it would be the .url, and then it would be like aref, because that's a thing, equals URL, and you just do this, and then you do, actually that should be on the name. And I think I can actually, if I remember right, I could stick it in the header. And then I don't know if that's even it, but hey, we'll pretend. Who's at my front door? And then we want this to just be a paragraph. Some kid getting the mail. And this would be description. And close paragraph. Close list. Something like, oh my goodness. There we go. Something like that, I think. I don't know. And then we would want index this. Would be upcoming meetups. And then that's where I put the function where they're like, range this. Yeah. That. Oh, I think I did it wrong. Oh, it's the wrong. Oh, quit looking at that. Okay. And now this would be site data. I think it would just be site data because I'm just going over the meetups. And it would be meetup HTML. Okay, I have no clue. I should look up how you do it. Link in a header. HTML link in header. 2015? Oh, I did it totally wrong. This is boring, but we have to do it because we're cool. We should also have the start date in there. But who cares? If this even does anything, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh, I broke it. Invalid character after top level. You don't like how my JSON's formatted? It blew up though. Because it doesn't like how my JSON's formatted. It wants this to have another layer. So instead of range meetups, I would range events. And everything's supposed to blow up the first time. If it doesn't blow up, then it's really broken. And that's the truth. Right? And so it wants there to be an event. Oh, yes. Yeah, this is not going to work. That's definitely not valid JSON. Definitely not even close to valid JSON. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. Is like there should be commas. Oh, see, I didn't even parse valid JSON. I don't know how my app even created this nonsense. No, this one should have that at the end. This has duplicates in it. Yeah, it is definitely like how I have no idea, because it was just supposed to like print out a file, like go to JSON, but then it like duplicated some things somewhere. My goodness, I can't even read this. When I have to pull out VS Code, that's when you know I've lost all hope in life. VS Code is the I've lost all hope in life moment. I don't know why. I like... See? This thinks it's real. And then... there we go. No! I want you to format the entire thing. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Okay, so we have events. Events is a slice of things. Uh-oh. I don't want to save you. That's not what I wanted. It's unformatting it. Isn't that like this little scroll thing the most hilarious thing you've seen? An Electron app trying to undo and then redo all of the formatting. This is when you know your text editor is on the verge of no longer being a text editor. It's taking up that much memory that it can't process stupid things. Yeah, that's there. What do you mean this is invalid JSON? It just has a lot of duplicate crap in here. Like, this is a duplicate. I don't have any duplicates in my database. My database is clean. Which is probably a further argument to not dump the JSON file from into GitHub and just so there should only be 5 events. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And everything after this can go. And I am now convinced, never in my life, to do anything the hard way. I might not have an easy time discovering what the easy way is, but I'm not doing it the hard way, that's for dang sure. I'm not saving this. Stop trying to save it. Stop defaulting to Vim commands. Like, this is valid Vim, right? Not Vim, JSON. I swear. Okay, I know for a fact that there is a JSON validator in VS Code. Okay, this is really struggling to copy the whole thing. I know that there is a JSON validator in VS Code. I just don't know. Okay, validate, beautify. Okay. Okay, it says it's valid JSON. Anyway, I just don't use VS Code enough to care. I only use it like every once in a while. There we go. Look, and now it doesn't look like a godforsaken mess. Okay. Oh, we should save this. So meetups is actually lowercase, I think. Okay. Execute template failed to index. Executing main partial meetup. Error calling partial meetup HTML failed to execute. Expected space attribute name at the end of tag, but it still got equals on the meetup HTML. Oh, did I do my refs wrong? Yeah, look at that. All kinds of wrong. Why was there an 8? It was A space href. This is what happens when you try to remember HTML after literally not doing it for since 2015. It's not 3 years. I haven't done 6 years. I haven't done HTML in 6 years. That is why I don't touch front end stuff. I don't touch nothing. Events can't be evaluated. That's because that's a capital E. What? No events type in slice interface. It's giving me a Go error because it's using the Go template. Okay, I'm doing it wrong. Oh my goodness. I'm doing it wrong. Let's go look at my example again. I don't need... I don't think it wants me to add the file name. It also doesn't want the range on the first part. The range should only be on the events. I have too many ranges. So range events. Oh, I should also have an end to that range, right? Nope, range events partial end. I should have an end to that. I do have an end to the range. Range events and unordered list, unordered list. But I'm not ranging over the whole thing. I only want the one, so I need to get rid of the range in this. And I don't think... why did I have a dot in that partial? I don't think I... Oh, I do. Okay. So I just need the site and then still the partial, I believe. Why do they have a dollar sign? Oh, because it's a variable. Do I even range discography? List of player accessing that a single player without adding by adding a file with the list of base players can be accessed via that a single base player without the suffix range site partial. I don't think I need the range. I think actually I don't know if this is valid. Is there a validate in Hugo? I mean, it'll tell me in about a second. So it did have an end I didn't expect. So let's kill you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think. Okay, let me go back to reading this. Okay, it says if I want a specific one, I can do this. Then I range over the discography. That pipes that there. And the dot, I think, was to point back to the range. But since I killed the range, can I do this? It's probably... Oh, that worked! That did it! We got something that's not gonna work. Like, there's our unordered list. Right? Just how I wanted it. Not pulling anything, but it's at least there. It compiled, and that's literally what I wanted. It compiled. But I might not even be referencing the right things. So it ranged over events. See, but everything else is lowercase. So I need like name. URL is URL lowercase. URL and description. You know, you're gonna be up until like 3. It's probably already 3. 3 a.m. My goodness, do you ever sleep? It still compiles with the name changes. Not you. So now I no longer have a list. Well, then let's do this. Let's just add and well, that shouldn't be in the unordered list. We'll just do this. No, I meant before. And now it's working. So we do have meetups. Good. Interesting. So we have a range of events. And we end that. I feel like I like that that's there. I feel like my nose itches. That's what I feel like. Name, URL, description. Like this should be events, lowercase. Ha! Now look at that. And those are links. Oh my good golly. That is 100% what I wanted. Does it look how I want it? No. But it works. That's so exciting. Now I just need to edit my meetups to not have the word description in them anymore. Oh, that's perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. And it didn't blow up. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I agree. I'm just thinking, because this has already connected to Firestore on the CD, it would probably be really easy to do like a pull from under Firebase. It's connected to Firebase. Okay. Oh, good. That's so exciting. No, I didn't want to end up in Vim. Who put a :W as a file? Now what would be really cool, which is something I would never do because it's way too hard for a static site, is if you hovered over the title and then the description popped up so that you didn't have like 12 lines of title. But I'm not going to do that. Like, this is a static site. I'm not ridiculous. Okay. Now I need to figure out why my header stuff is all gone. I did something on the last commit to main that messed everything up. If I could just get the name to not be floating under the bar, I would be so happy. Yeah. What did I do in this change? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Look at that!
I didn't write this one. He wrote this one. I don't understand.
Well, I deleted all those. I need you back. That is there. Why did I delete that? Oh, I added it. It wasn't there before. Now what is it? Does it look normal again? because if that's the if this makes it look normal again. It's definitely not. Oh yeah, but it caches it. I have it set to like cache. Yeah, this is what I want. What? Why did you do that? Still got the messed up thing. Like the name's in the middle of nowhere. What did I do? I added custom CSV and I broke everything. I should just go. See, but I removed it. It's in resources. Nope, it's not in resources, it's in static. What did I... Why does that just like not want to hang out with us? Did I edit a CSV at all ever? Main CSS and static CSS. Yeah, I added that. I added that. I killed that. Oh, I added that too? Oh, I need to delete you. Config? Where was the custom CSS, Tommel? Yeah, it was in config Tommel. No. Oh, it's still the same stupid thing. And I know it's like... Okay. What else did I change? Maybe I need to go back before at mentors. Update link. Nope, that just updated the link. Actions. No, this should have been just adding the GitHub action that deployed it. See, I have a Firebase secret, which means I can pull from the Firebase data store and literally update my JSON file on deploy every time. Because Cyrus is the smartest person that watches my Twitch stream. Changed my mind. So why the heck is the border wrong? Do I need to add like a header buffer or something? I don't know. This content stuff should not live here. F. How come I have different notifications for people liking content underscore index? Nope. And nope. CV. Didn't want those deleted. Yeah, the images can all be gone. Lulu and Max! Hey Lulu. Hey Max. Lulu, come here. No, the other hand. There you go. Did you go to the park? Did Jake take you to the park because he's your best friend?
Are you still streaming?
Yes, I'm still streaming. Jake, how are you? You could be better? What's up? Do you have homework?
What?
The Jazz don't play until tomorrow.
Oh no, you're just lucky you didn't go to the park today.
What happened?
There's another altercation.
There was an altercation at the park? Come tell your story.
Okay, well, there was this guy who came.
Did they call the cops?
No.
Okay, come here.
No, I'm gonna stay right here.
Well,
You
they
guys
can't.
might
They
or
can't
just
hear you.
stream.
I'm streaming. They can't see you. They can. I just need to hear you.
So there was a guy whose dog was playing, and the other guy thought his dog wasn't playing, and he's like, he tackles my dog, and he does all this stuff, and then everybody at the park was like, they're playing, they're not, like, everybody was like, they're playing. As we were leaving, I was already planning on leaving, right when it happened. The guy puts his dog in his car, closes the door, and then just starts, hey, you wanna f***ing go? It was this old guy, and then this young guy. He's like, oh, let's do it, old man. I was like, oh, if you're not take your dog to the dog park,
And you didn't sit around to watch them fight?
No. Well, there was a lady that had to break it up. It was like a lady like your age who was like 2 times their size.
That's
He's like, will you stop being children? And he's like, the dog keeps always jumping on my dog and biting him and doing all this. And I was like, they're playing. And then everybody was like, they're playing. And the guy that put his dog in the car and then got mad was like, yeah, I know, I thought they were playing too. And then he was just sitting there waiting for his dog to come while he went to go get his car. And he was watching his dog, and the guy who was like, your dog's jumping on my dog, was just sitting there like, why are you staring at me? Just yelling at him, like instigating everything. And like, I would have been totally fine if that guy just got sucker punched right in the face and just, I'd have been like, yeah, you deserved it. Stop being an a-hole.
Well, that's why I don't go to the dog park at night.
People are idiots.
Because people just don't know how to interact with other people at night. Or in the day. Oh man, Brooklyn's winning the basketball game. Jake, I broke my... oh, there we go. I don't want manual movie exposure. I did something. See? I did it. It's not what I wanted, but I did it. Okay, I think I want to undo this. And then to undo this. And then undo this. And I don't want it to be that color. I want them to be, what is dark gray? CSS color. I've done this before. So it's like this color, and then like, sorry, that might be closer to this color. And then like that. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know why. Did you notice my dogs are good, Jake. I trained them.
She kept running with one dog and barking. I was like, Lou, stop barking. She just kept barking. Luckily, the owner was just smiling.
Well, most people...
he realized that they were playing.
Most people don't care when the dogs bark. And I'm not concerned about the owners. I just know some people, some dogs, I've seen at the park, get really set off. Like...
Both of those dogs were not set off. It was the two owners.
Oh, no. I'm talking about Lulu bark when she barks.
Yeah, well, the other dog would bark back, and then they bark.
Update with meetups. Okay. And now I can no the GitHub workflows. Where's my GitHub workflows? Yeah, dash GitHub. My workflows. Where are those? Because before I do Firebase deploy, I could do like a Firebase poll or something. And like make a script. I could write a script to pull. Oh my goodness. Mind blown. Mind blown. Well, I'm probably gonna jump off. 3 hours is a long stream for me. I don't really do 3-hour streams. So, but before I do, let's just go here. Let's go to the Twitch. And we can set up a schedule for this week. I have meetups on Tuesday and Wednesday, so we will not do Tuesday and Wednesday. So, channel. Why does it take so long for Twitch to load when I'm streaming? Who knows? All we know is that I'm streaming. That we actually had a decent stream today. Right? No major like lags or anything. That's impressive. For us. Oh, come on. Yes, I want to edit it. Not this. I want to edit the schedule. Does it not let me edit my schedule when I'm live? What? Come on, guys. Don't want to edit my panels. Oh, I really don't want to hear myself talk. My goodness. Well, I can find it. I can find it. I can find my schedule. 'Cause there's a way to find my schedule. And I know there is. And I will find that way. Nope, that's not the right one. No. 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 Well, okay, so now I can't find anything. Well, whatever. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for teaching me how to code better. Thanks for subscribing and following and all of the great things. We've had an awesome stream today. I will update my schedule and have it be accurate for next week, starting on Monday, so that you know what I'm on and you're not staying up till 3 a.m. just to hang out with me, even though I do need more friends. Okay. But yeah, see you next time, guys.
Let's get this party.